This morning was very good watching a poet that was actually quite funny instead of just boring or not funny.
I liked the beginning because he was making jokes a lot and it was really funny and it was interesting to listen to all the things he was saying.
He's dead funny, he's like a comedian because he doesn't just read them out, he makes it funny.
Why do you write poems?
Because I like them, thank you, that's it.
What inspired you to be a poet?
Roger McGough was the first poet that made me want to write poems. John Cooper Clarke was the first poet that made me want to perform poems, but I can think of a dozen other poets as well throughout the years who've influenced me.
Why do you write poems for our age group?
I didn't start off writing poems for children at all. The first poems I wrote when I was between 18 and 22, 23, something like that, were written for my own age group, were written about things that happened to me. And then I met a couple of poets. A guy called Ian Macmillan is one poet from Barnsley, and he wrote poems in schools. He was a poet in schools writing poems for children, and he said, why don't you do it? Because I was a teacher at the time, and I thought, oh, maybe I could.
There is just one thing I dread, lipstick smudges along my head. I wish you'd just shake hands instead, but there's no chance of that.
What is your hobbies?
Yeah, well, poetry is my hobby. I mean, even if I wasn't a poet as a job, I would still write poems as a hobby because I enjoy the process of starting off with a blank sheet of paper and then getting the ideas down and turning it into a poem. But yeah, I mean, I'll reading, read loads and loads. My favourite author is Stephen King, who writes brilliant stories. Buying too many CDs or downloading too much music, I love music. But usual things, football, I'm lucky that one of my jobs on the Poets in Residence of the Football Museum. So I get to write poems about football, so I can combine football and poetry. So I'm an Everton supporter, I'm from the Northwest, so I go and watch Everton a bit. But yeah, all the normal things.
What was it like having your first book published?
Fantastic. I mean, for years I published my own books in the sense that I went to a printer and said, can you do these books? So, and they weren't in libraries, I just sold them wherever I went into schools. But, the first time that a book comes out and it's got your name on the front and you see it in a bookshop, because I'm not famous, I can go into Borders or Waterstones and nobody knows it's me. I'll go up to the poetry section and pull a book. And then you leave it like that, so the next person comes along, they see your name. So that's the little trick you always do. But yeah, I love it. I still get a buzz out of it now, even though I've done like 40 odd books or so.
Have you enjoyed your day?
I've had a fantastic day. I've been made to feel really welcome by both staff and pupils, and it's been a superb day. I particularly enjoyed the Year 8 performance in the hall this morning because Year 8 was superb. So yeah, it's been great, thank you.